Angry Birds is dead. Well, at least the non-freemium version is. For those who haven't heard, Rovio has announced as of the 21st of February they will be delisting the game Angry Birds Classic. The studio claims it was due to the game impacting other properties within their portfolio. And honestly, this is just reaffirming my belief that mobile gaming will never be what it once was. We're never going to have the excitement of buying a game for 99 cents and playing for a few hours every now and then when you're bored. Which is fine. Gaming has been changing forever, but the direction it's heading in is bleak. Rewinding though, here's a quick recap. Rovio is a game studio founded in Helsinki, Finland, back in 2003. Before becoming mainstream, they would predominantly work for hired developers, though once they released Angry Birds, their focus shifted towards developing more within the series, as this is where the money was. Taking a look at Rovio's financial situation, it starts to become clear why they did this. Their revenue has declined 2.5% year on year, and for the past 5 years, their revenue has been fairly stagnant, with the all-time high being reached back in 2017, which inherently is not bad. As long as their costs aren't increasing, it can demonstrate the company is fairly stable. Though since the company is now publicly traded, corporate and investor greed could have shifted their attitudes, which is where you can start to connect dots between Angry Birds Classic being delisted as the revenue drops. Going over their portfolio, it starts to paint a picture of greed. Back in the early days of mobile gaming, the Angry Birds series consisted of a light version, which is the equivalent of a demo, and a fully fledged version. They maintained this for a while, with Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Birds Seasons, and even Space. Where this begins to change is with the introduction of Angry Birds Friends, which is a more competitive and arguably pay-to-win game. This is understandable as it is multiplayer only, which needs funding to produce content updates and maintain relevancy. But after this point, these microtransactions start to make their way through other games such as Angry Birds 2, Angry Birds Pop, and even Bad Piggies. Which I could be wrong, but originally wasn't this a paid game? Let me know if I'm wrong, but I went to download it the other day and it's nothing like how I remembered. But getting back on track. As the years go on, they stop producing content for people who play a desktop. Which while never their core demographic, it is sad to see. I hope to see the studio return to its former glory because it was a huge part of my childhood playing this game on my original iPod. But the changing market, I don't see this happening. This is a huge hit to the mobile gaming industry, and every year it feels like there's fewer and fewer games which are fully fleshed out that you can purchase. Even as of right now, the only paid games that are popular at the moment appear to be Bloons Tower Defense 6 and True Skate, which while are great games, they're not new. And I don't know, I just hope for the best for the mobile gaming industry.